Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today, gonna go over one recent through the mail success and also a private signing success. So the first one is Luis Gomez. Luis started off he was from Mexico and he started off, I believe, with the Twins and then went to the Blue Jays and then had a couple of years with the Braves. He did send me a pretty good letter back, and I wish I had brought it with me at work, but I didn't. But answered all my questions. Seems like a great guy. But that's his 1981 tops. And then also got his 1982 tops. And then got the 81 Don Ross. So three of his cards. He had cards from 78 to, I believe, 82. Yeah, 78, 82. And seems like I said, seems like a great guy. Wrote back a great letter, answered all my questions. Got him back very quick. I think there and back was under 10 days, so that's great. And then the success I have, I did a private signing. And this guy actually, I believe, signs for free or for a very small fee. But when it comes to rookie cards, especially rookie cards from the 60s, if I have to pay a little bit to make sure it gets signed and not put in, not kept by somebody, I go ahead and I'll just pay the $20, $30. But I got a 1964 Tony La Russa autograph. This is his rookie card. And if you remember Tony La Russa, he was a great manager with the White Sox, the A's, and then ended his career with the Cardinals. Won a World Series both with the A's and the Cardinals. Tony didn't have a lot of cards as a player. I believe maybe about 3, maybe 4. But as a manager, of course, ever starting from 78, he had it, and that's when he was with the White Sox. So what a heck of a team he had, though, with those Oakland A's, though, in the late 80s. One of my favorite player, Dave Kingman. There was one year where there was Kingman, Jose Canseco, and Mark McGwire, and I'd love to add up the home runs that they all had. It probably had to have been close to 1,500 home runs between the three of them. Not that year, but of course over the course of a career. So that would have been a fun team. I used to actually, I would hitchhike in high school. I would hitchhike to a town, and it has escaped me now, and catch the T, which is the transit. That's what they call it in Massachusetts, and take that all the way to Fenway, and I'd go see a game. So I probably lived about 40 miles away from Fenway, so I had to make sure I either got there really, really early or as the game started, because it was hard the time. Back in the 80s, you could hitchhike without worrying too much about anything. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, Luis Gomez seems like a great guy, and Tony La Russa, you know, one of the really, if you think about it, one of the great managers of my lifetime. And if I think back to the great managers, you got Sparky Anderson, Earl Weaver, Joe Torre, Tony La Russa. You could probably say Dusty Baker. But Baker came more along in the late 90s, early 2000s as a manager. So those are the guys that I really got to see throughout at least a lot of my adult life or childhood. Oh, can't forget Tommy Lasorda, one of my favorite of all time managers. So Tony La Russa, you know, that's a great card, 64 tops, and I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, stay thrifty, my friends.